What's going on, everybody? It's JRPG enthusiast here, Shadow Elite, back again with another video. Alrighty, so some rather big news we got here. It's that Final Fantasy 15 has been delayed to November 29th. It's kind of funny because my hype level for this game, you can tell what it is, because when I heard the news myself, I was like, oh, it got delayed to November 29th. I was like, whatever. It'll come out when it comes out. I mean, seriously, at this point, it's been, 10 years? With another 2 months. Plus, we got other games coming out between that and that. So who the hell cares? But my first thought was, Square Enix, you scared of Persona 5, aren't you? You scared of Persona 5. Yeah, you are. You scared of Persona 5. It's okay. Persona 5 is going to be amazing. We know this. We all know that Persona 5 is going to be the best thing ever, and you don't want to face Persona 5. I don't know why it took you so long to delay it now. The game is a month away from release, and you're telling me that your reason for delaying it is to make a better game. Nah. Your game is a month away from release. Your game is done. Okay, your game is done. That's it. Okay, you may have to optimize it a little bit. You can get some optimization in those 2 months. But seriously, for the most part, the game is 100% done. They're going back to do touch-ups in the game, and I believe that's already done. They're just scared of Persona 5. However, that was my initial reaction to it, my knee-jerk reaction to it. So they might honestly be doing touch-ups for this game to make sure that it's optimized correctly for the PS4 and the Xbox One, which we know sometime down the line it will be released on the PC. If you don't believe that, you're insane. Anyway, they have to work with limited hardware of the PS4 and the Xbox One, because no matter how powerful they are, they still present limitations. And with the things that they want to do with Final Fantasy 15, all the little tiny scuffle of details that they want to do, whether it be Noxus's coat breezing in the wind, blowing in the wind or whatever, or the little grass blowing around them, or the ripples in the water, all that stuff requires memory, and they need to optimize it so that it runs awesome. I'm going to tell you right now, if the game runs like shit, that's going to be part of my reason why I hate it. Okay, the game doesn't run right if its frame rate's going up and down. We know it's not going to be 60 frames, but it's got to stay constant at 30 frames. It should be able to do that. And I hope Square Enix doesn't, fuck up the PC release when it does happen, and they just use the freaking PS4 or the Xbox One version and make the PC version. I hope they add a lot more stuff to it, because I believe the PC version can be so amazing. So, as far as it honestly being, as Square Enix being afraid of Persona 5, I do honestly think that's a reason. No doubt. I think that's a huge reason. I think Persona 5 is going to be a huge, colossal hit in Japan. And they don't want to take any sales away from Final Fantasy 15. They know on some ground that Final Fantasy 15 is going to have a rocky start. Well, it does have a rocky start with gamers and stuff. People that have been following this for years, like I have. There are people that have been just now seeing about the game probably within a year, okay, but they know that there's not that many people like that. There are more people like me, like us, who have been following this game since day one. So they want to make sure that those gamers are buying this game on that release date, and also November 29th, I mean, come on. It's a worldwide release, too, in the U.S., everywhere else. I mean, come on. It's the holiday season. Of course you want to get those extra holiday sales so you can say that, oh, Final Fantasy 15 has sold such and such, and they can look good for their little board directors or whoever, their little stockholders or whatever, so they can say all this and that. And it's a business choice. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, it's a coward move. It's a business choice. If I was running a company and I know my game was going to be big, of course I want to release during the holiday season. I get the maximum amount of sales. Like, it's just stupid not to. That's like playing a game and not using the best gun for the situation. It's like me playing God Eater right now and using a buster blade against an enemy that's clearly weak to short blades. It's just, why would you want to take that gamble? Why would you want to take that risk? I don't know, if you're playing God Eater, maybe you might understand that, but it's the same thing going. It's like you're playing Pokemon. It's like, oh, you have a water type, you're fighting a water type, you're going to send out a grass or a thunder type, but no, you want to play a hardball and you want to send out a fire type? Like, come on now. Anyway, as far as my hype level again for Final Fantasy 15 goes, I do not care. This news did not affect me in any way, shape, or form whatsoever. And again, against Persona 5, Persona 5 is only releasing in Japan next month. Oh my god, it's coming out next month. Yeah, it's coming out in Japan next month, and it's only a Japanese release. So Final Fantasy 15 is getting a worldwide release. So of course, you know, at the end of the day, if it was to release in September, Final Fantasy 15 would be on top when it comes to sales. But would it be on top in terms of popularity? I don't know about that. People will be like, oh, Final Persona 5 is the better game. Who knows? Anyway, guys, that's my thoughts about Final Fantasy 15 being delayed. Honestly, I hope it is a good game. I'm not looking for it to fail. There's no chance in hell I'm looking for Final Fantasy 15 to fail. I don't want it to fail. I want it to succeed. I want it to be the game that I have been waiting 10 years for. Have been waiting for a year or two of just void information without knowing anything. I want it to be an amazing experience. But playing a platinum demo and playing a demo that came with Type 0, I'm guessing it's not going to be that. It's not going to be that amazing. Okay, to me, it's not going to be better than Persona 5. But then again, nothing's going to be better than Persona 5. We all know this. Okay, I'm letting my little fanboy out there. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about it, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.